I feel a little low, too.
Well, thank you, Chris Martin.
A lot of nutrients.
Yo, weird thing. Jules does a randomly good Chris Martin. It was really weird. I had my back turned and she did a Chris Martin and I was freaked out.
Is that slang for farting?
Sorry, I just Chris Martin in here. That's awesome. Yo, I found out, I looked at my Twitter the other day because I haven't tweeted in years, and my first tweet when I was in high school, it was, I just tweeted and it's going to smell.
Solid.
Wow.
That's pretty funny.
Wow.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, well done,
It sounds like
17-year-old
something
me.
from high school.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yep.
What do we got on the menu today, Stevo?
There's Yingling Lager. There's Land Shark. There's some Leinenkugel Summer Shandy.
Yeah.
And a White Claw for Rich.
Yeah. White Claw for Rich.
What's your guy's name with the glasses on?
Oh, my name is Bobby Bones.
Bobby Bones.
I'm all in. World Series of Poker, Bobby Bones.
My name is Bobby Bones.
Playing the 7-2 off.
Bobby Bones sponsored lotion now available
Just go
in
all
stores
in.
near
Show
you.
no emotion. Oh, and this is a tough one for Bobby Bones. And he goes all in.
Now, are you commentating yourself?
Yes.
Okay.
I would totally do that if I was in the
You
World
just
Series
third
of Poker.
person
Oh,
everything that
yeah.
you're doing.
Yep.
That would be
Yeah,
quite
he hides what they can read from his eyes,
Yeah.
but he narrates what he's doing, so it sort of defeats the purpose. It's like, we hear you.
I'm looking at an ace.
Bobby Bones.
And he says Bobby Bones after he says everything. He says his name a lot.
Let's see.
We're
I got
allowing
a
the first
two-pair now.
schizophrenic player to ever play.
I got a 2-pair. Bobby Bones calls.
Be quiet.
Bobby Bones.
He's talking to himself.
But I'm still real good. What's up?
Do you guys remember Bobby Newport? Bobby Newport says it's just when
No.
Parks and Rec.
Paul Rudd was running against Leslie Knope.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, that
That's
was
my
in
favorite character.
Not
in
gonna-
That was
He
in
was- that
Parks
was
and Rec,
so
correct?
well written. Yeah. He was like this. Like he had no idea. It was like a rich kid.
It's kind of like Billy Madison.
Yeah, yeah. And he had no idea like what he was doing, except he also had no idea like how rich he was. So
Oh, come on, let me win. Come on.
trying to
Come on,
remember
let me
if-
win.
Yeah.
Just let me win.
just let me win.
I'm trying to remember.
That was mean.
I haven't watched the whole show yet.
I don't think Paul Rudd ever makes anything worse when he's in it.
Oh, I did not see Paul Rudd in it, so that means I haven't gotten that far.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, my
It's-
You
favorite
it
sound
is
like
pretty
you're
far.
from London.
my favorite episode so far is the
London.
hunting episode when they go to the lodge.
Oh my gosh.
That was so funny.
And somebody shoots her on, right?
Yeah.
They're
so
trying
good.
to figure out who it was.
Yeah, it was great. I think it ended
awesome.
up being
Rich got narcolepsy. I love how you went through and didn't choose any of the topics that I put in there today. Even though one of them
Anyway, hold on, Steve.
even though one of them is timely.
A wah pedal. For my
Well,
voice.
you can change it if you want. It's not just my podcast, you know.
Oh,
Yeah.
no way. No,
you're
are
on
you
the-
sure?
You're on the board.
No.
I'm the chairman
What?
and CEO, but you can still give me suggestions
oh.
for things if you want.
Oh my gosh.
Doesn't mean I'm going
Well,
to
thank
agree
you.
with them.
Thank
You know what I'm
you.
saying?
Thank you. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Uh,
God bless you.
Yep.
Here's some holy water for you. Bam.
You've been baptized.
Hey, you ever been baptized? Yes.
Did you not know that they were the Lord's chips? Oh, what movie is that?
Do you guys
Nacho
smell
Libre?
fish in this room right now?
Yeah.
My mom's cooking fish in the kitchen.
Are
I think
you
the vent
serious?
in here is attached to the vent in my kitchen.
Oh
Yeah, I
my
smell
gosh.
fish.
I
This
smell
is
fish.
the whole egg salad is making more
Yeah.
sense now. Like,
See, but
he, like,
this
he
is
smells
worse than egg
fish.
salad.
No.
Fish is
No.
worse,
Fish
guys.
Fish is better than
no,
egg
no.
salad.
Fish is worse.
No. Nah. Not at all. Sardines.
Have you
oh.
smelled dead fish?
Yeah, sardines smell terrible, but they taste great. I used to bring sardines with me to school.
What is wrong with you?
Yo,
You know,
I
this
was
is
a huge-
another reason for Megan to badmouth you on the YouTube
7
comments,
cents.
Yeah.
and she's completely justified in doing so.
Yeah, is she?
Yeah.
I want to know something.
Please
When you went to New York
Yeah.
for that meet and greet,
Yeah.
and then you were there and I wasn't, how did she handle that?
we
Because she was
badmouthed
probably
you.
like, nah. She was probably like, oh, okay, Steve's here. That's cool. I mean, yeah, that's really great. That's cool. But she was really over-
Chipping away at the top layer. Sorry.
Tommy has a strange way of breaking up a fight.
Use humor to
Diversion.
deflect tension.
Yeah.
He's like,
Squirrel.
This is
So yeah, man. So it was Megan
Yeah.
like, Steve. That's
Yeah.
cool.
She
you know?
said, "Oh, you're instantly 10 times cooler than Rich."
Doubt she's.
Yeah.
Oh wait. Does she have a blindfold on?
No.
Was she wearing earplugs?
Did she have sandpaper in a toolbox under her left arm?
Strangely, yes.
What? Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
Yep. Mhm.
So yeah, so that must have been a fun
Anyways.
time to see some of our fans, huh?
It was pretty fun to see some fans.
That must have been cool.
Yep.
I really want to get people to stop watching this who are watching it. And I think that should be the goal of tonight's episode.
Yeah. Just like a bell curve. Like we start with none, then we get some. But then what's on the other side of the mountain?
Season 2, we have a new mission. Yeah, season 1's mission was just blast everybody's eardrum.
Build a
Season
mountain.
2 is
My side of the mountain.
okay. Now, how do we blast them
Yeah.
in a way to just push them away, farther
Yeah.
and farther away?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah,
Sort of like Dogecoin.
yeah.
Yeah.
Just like, no one's going to take it seriously. Everyone's taking it seriously.
Yeah.
Let's just.
Maybe we should make a cryptocurrency, Rich.
Oh.
Yeah.
You want to?
What would we
What,
do
for the podcast?
Yeah, it was a joke. But I'm so glad.
Say
you
it again.
into
I'll
that.
laugh. Wait. I wasn't ready.
Say it again, I'll
Not
laugh.
my best material, guys. All right, let's keep going. Keep going, Tommy. Yeah. What?
When I was a child, as a child, a smaller baby.
I know who you sound like.
Rolling on the ground like a baby.
He's Squiggy from Laverne and Shirley.
Me, I'm a
Never seen
squeaky.
that.
Are you friggin' serious? I'm done.
I've
I'm
never
done.
seen
Get me
Laverne
off the
and Shirley.
podcast.
Did that,
Hey.
hey,
I thought it was
did
from
Laverne
Toy
and
Story.
Shirley come on after Who Loves Lucy? Because that's what it sounds like.
Did
man.
Laverne and Shirley play Meatball Parmesan in the Star Wars saga? Rich and I made up a guy called Meatball Parmesan who's Lando Calrissian.
What's super Italian?
And he has a shake cheese lightsaber.
Shake cheese is back.
So we described this guy as super Italian, slick back, black hair, and he has this line in it where he's on the Jedi Council, but nobody likes the fact that he is.
Same mustache too.
Oh, got a mustache,
Yeah.
and he kind of goes like, "Hey, the Force is strong with this one. Can you feel it? I mean, I'm asking you the question. Can you feel it? Forget about it. You know."
Master Parmesan. Yeah. Please silence.
Please play Christopher Walken.
Hey.
Have him play by
The force is strong with this one, but
You know,
Where you going tonight? Where you flying?
you know, the Force is strong with this one.
But not this one.
Hey guys, before we introduce our guest, is that enough time of banter? I think it is.
I can say some alphabet letters or some.
The credits have
yeah,
finished.
sure.
Yeah.
So before I do that, I would like to first challenge our listeners
Oh my gosh,
to
it's Britney
comment,
Spears.
like, share, subscribe.
Like, share,
I want you
subscribe.
to just smash the subscribe button
hard as you
so
can.
hard that it cracks your screen.
Yeah.
That's what I want to see. Because it's how the algorithms and all that stuff works in social media.
And we're all making
Yeah.
a living off of this,
We-
and we're
Yeah.
gonna go hungry.
We have 5 $100 Amazon gift cards that you will not win, but we
Yeah.
have them.
We own
I've
those.
seen
own
them.
them.
Yeah.
I'm
we have
fully
them.
That's
capable
for
of buying
groceries
those.
this week. Yeah.
So
So, listeners, if you respect us, if you love us, if you hate us, comment about it. Talk to us
Tell
about
us
it.
how much you hate us.
Tell us
So-
about how much you hate us. Like us. Share. Subscribe. Like us. Share. Comment. Subscribe.
So
Like us.
Anchor shows us where our listeners are listening from.
Yeah.
And Japan was added to the list this week.
Sweet.
So shout out to whoever in
Someone in the
Yamaguchi,
Olympics.
Japan.
Yamaguchi.
Yamaguchi.
I think one of the
That's
Olympians
a province.
Oh, okay.
Apparently. And
over
a
there
town.
now.
Hey,
Yeah.
you got the Yamaguchi. You know, that's Italian, definitely.
Yeah.
That's
So,
the Italian
so
part of
hopefully
Japan.
they're still
Do you want to
listening.
speculate about
My
this listener?
Yamaguchi.
Like, who do we think this listener is? Like,
That's what I'm all about. I think it's someone Olympian.
yeah.
From the Olympics.
Or it's maybe like a spam person who's trying to like hack us.
On Spotify.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think
to
you
get
guys
our
are right
credit
about
cards.
I got to cover my eyes up because I've had a major accident.
Yeah.
So-
don't take them off.
So, Steve, why don't
You
you
go
introduce
cross-eyed.
why don't you introduce my brother-in-law?
What's up, guys? How you
Ladies
doing?
and gentlemen, Adam Ruff.
Season 2, back by popular demand.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
And I have a heavy following in South America.
Nice.
Yes.
Yes.
I just found that out, from my season
Brazil?
1 appearance. Chile.
Chile. Okay.
I visited Chile 5 times in the aughts.
In the
Oh,
odds.
yeah.
The first time I heard the word the aught was the Music Man, where he's like, back in aught 5, I graduated from such and such degree. He was lying.
Yeah.
Right.
Spoiler. And so, yeah. Back in Chile, I always thought the aughts were years that you should have ought have done something.
Right.
I ought to have done something.
Yeah.
See what you did there.
Yeah. And
So you
how
did
old was I?
something, and then that
15.
way
I saw it
you could
too.
say
Yes.
you didn't ought to have
Brilliant.
done something. You
So I
actually
want
did
to
something.
say to my South American audience, eso que sí que es. Estoy muy caliente.
You just said a bunch of letters.
Caliente.
You were like SOCCKS.
Good.
El camión es rojo. The truck is red.
Rojo. Yeah,
Rojo.
that's yeah.
Ah, rojo.
Sí, los
Shout
Zapatos
out to
Hermanos.
Chile.
I tell you.
Chili? My mom used to make turkey chili every Super Bowl, and she'd shake cheese all over their turkey chili. So I'm cultured. Been around the world.
You know, I think what
Seems
happens
like
is that
Has
Tommy,
an effect. It doesn't go away. It's just keeps on giving.
Fish oil.
Tommy's going through a Tommy attack right now, and that's what I want to
Yeah.
call this. Okay,
Yeah. Tommy attack.
Is it
We need a sting for that. We need Tommy attack. Yeah,
totally do
Yeah,
that.
with like a high power chord behind it.
Tommy attack,
Yeah.
where he just goes off on one of his tangents. You know,
Do you guys like 90s Aerosmith? Like when they kind of made their comeback and did that song for Armageddon?
Oh, yeah.
I don't wanna
oh,
miss
that's a great
thing.
song. And I don't
I'm always in the mood. Yeah.
Even when I dream of you.
Even when I fall asleep, 'cause I'll miss you, baby, and I don't want to miss a thing. Yep. I
Oh, it's
love that part.
fantastic.
If I'm on you, mama, I treasure.
Did
His daughter is
Walk
his daughter
this-
still acting?
Liv Tyler.
Liv.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
She was crushing it in Lord of the Rings.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I
Lord
love
of the
Lord of
Ringworm.
Rings.
Lord of the Ring.
That's
Frodo
true. I
has a
haven't
rash,
heard, like,
and the only
any
thing that
big-
can cure it is fire from
Yours is worse. You are the Lord. You are the Lord. Wait, let's see Frodo's again. Nope, yours is worse. You're the Lord.
the worst ringworm.
Give it time.
I got red ring.
Red rat.
Red ring raids.
Oh man.
No,
Red
but
ring rates.
traveling internationally, have you guys done it? Like I went to Chile a bunch of times, and there's this cultural greeting whenever you see a woman is to kiss her, so air kiss, but like both cheeks.
Both
Yeah.
cheeks, right.
And so I was like 17. I'm going down there, and we're on there for New Year's Eve, and it's there's summer down there. So we're on a beach with thousands of people. There's all these barges. Like it's about to be fireworks. We're about to have a great time. And I get there first to our host, And I'm just like waving. I'm like, I'm a weird teenager. I'm a little weird. How you doing over there? Hey. And then all these other guys come and they like, and then the girls were like waving at me like, oh, it's nice. And I don't know any Spanish. And all these other guys come up and start doing the air kiss. And like the girls are smiling. Oh, like this is. I'm like, oh, that's what you're supposed to do. So I get in the line. I get in the back of that line. Like I'm gonna go greet these girls again.
Oh, for sure. Yeah,
of course.
Yeah. And then so they greet the last person. Then they see me. And I just greeted them like 5 minutes ago, and they're looking at me like, this is not. And so I'm like, hey, and I start to go in,
me?
and they're like looking at me out of the corner of my eye, like straight, like they're like, no, what's going on? And I'm narrating to them like, coming in, here I go.
Oh, no, that's
and they're just like not responding, and they're just looking at me like, why? They're like, go to my hobby place, go to my hobby place. Strange man. And so I'm like, nope. Oh, okay. And so I just laugh it off.
Oh,
yeah.
It was a great start to my trip. So I'm still not wanted back. I'm still on the no-fly zone. Yeah.
Wow.
That is funny. You know, I kind of wonder, like, are people over there prepped? Like, we're prepped when we're going to that country.
What are the cultural expectations,
like,
norms?
They're like, yeah, people don't do that over in America. So be prepared that they're going to think it's weird when you do that.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, but, we were both young teenagers, and I was acting super weird.
Yeah.
Yep.
Long time comeback from that one. Yeah.
I don't know if, so I've been to Spain and...
Hey, Rich.
I've been to
Your feet smell
North
like fish.
Africa.
Nah.
And
like
in
Egypt?
both of those places, they do that.
Oh, they do that. Yeah.
In Spain, they do, yeah.
Dusas, they call it in North Africa.
Oh,
It's in
really?
Tunisia. And
Oh, I don't remember. Okay.
I don't know, I definitely, it's hard to kiss the air.
Right.
When you're this close to
Yeah.
somebody else. So I remember, really just...
Like a light brush.
Yeah, you were getting some
I made
cheek.
it weird pretty much every single time.
Right.
Unintentionally.
Yeah, I don't want to get... I don't want it to be far enough
Because you're
where they're
already
like,
nervous. This is already a little
weird
uncomfortable
doing it
for
so
me to be
far
doing
away.
this in the
So
first
you're saying
place.
there's a
Right.
sweet spot of the distance. Like you're too
Yeah.
far.
Yeah.
You're like,
Yeah.
what's this guy's so insecure?
you're-
Too
yeah.
close. You're like, what are you doing?
Right.
Okay, so there's a sweet spot.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
I miss the sweet spot every time.
Yeah.
And it was embarrassing every time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just feel for you because...
Thanks, Tom.
Have
Yeah.
you guys ever tried to do that before?
No, because I live in
Yes.
America. I've never done that. I've only traveled out the United States.
I don't believe
once.
in other
Oh,
countries.
Rich hasn't left the state.
I don't believe there
Sorry.
are other countries.
I went. No.
Why would I?
That's not true, Stephen.
It's not true.
My honeymoon
I'd go
was
there
in
just to come back and feel
St.
happy.
Lucia, man, and that's another
St.
country.
Louis? Is that what you said?
I went to
St. Louis? Wow.
St. Louis.
No.
Letting your hair down, Rich.
Oh my gosh.
Get
St.
those
Louis.
going oranges.
So
Wow.
I went to St. Lucia.
Yeah.
and they don't
did you
kiss
guys,
like that there.
Did you guys go up and down the Mississippi River that goes, or the Missouri? Is it the Missouri that goes through
St. Lucia.
It goes through
Listen,
St. Louis
man.
there?
Miss
Listen, man,
Scheiße.
How sunny was it?
in St. Lucia, it
No,
was,
in
it
St.
was
Louis.
so sunny. I've never been to St. Louis, Stephen.
St. Lucia. Where is St. Lucia, might I ask?
It's in the Caribbean, actually. Ah, yes,
The Caribbean.
Brilliant.
I think
Brilliant.
it's pronounced the
Bloody
Caribbean.
brilliant. Tell us
Caribbean.
more, please.
And
It's a long A.
and there was it was a nice resort. They told us not to leave the resort because it's dangerous. And
Yeah, that's a place
yeah.
you want to go to.
No, that's
it was beautiful though.
Jamaica, they say the same thing.
Same thing.
Yep.
St. Lucia,
Yeah, you're-
Jamaica, you know.
Yeah.
Right?
They're going to sell you drugs if you go off of the property.
Yeah, there were a lot of kids that were trying to sell me.
Or if you stay on the property.
They were trying to sell me hats that were made out of grass, and I was like, "Hey, kid,
Is that a euphemism? Grass?
I mean,
Yeah.
no, they were. It was real. It was like
Yeah, come
long
on.
strands
Yeah.
of grass. It was like, hey, yeah,
Come on, guy.
that's cute, but no, I don't want that. You know, so that's what I did to them. I
What's
put
the
my hand in their
population?
face, and I was like, no.
Wow.
You know,
What's the population of St. Lucia?
4, probably close to Rhode Island,
Double the size of Rhode Island.
double the size of Rhode Island. Yep, Rhode Island population, Megan and the governor, and that's it.
Megan and the guy, not even her family.
Her family probably visits once
They
in a while.
live in Connecticut.
But it's so cramped when her family comes to visit, the governor has to leave.
Yeah. There's a lot of people who live in the ocean, though.
In Rhode Island?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's for most of the population.
Yeah.
Everyone,
Rhode Island.
everyone
There's-
on the highways leaving don't count.
Yeah.
right.
Everyone,
right.
This is a traffic jam. Everyone's
Yeah.
the other 95,000. Yeah.
It's kind of nuts. If you like, she's been posting photos. She and her husband have been working on setting up a
marriage.
parks, like a directory of parks in Rhode Island.
Yeah.
Slime.
And like all of the parks along the Atlantic, just beautiful, along the Atlantic, just absolutely gorgeous. Like you're like, okay, that's a vacation spot. No, that's where you live.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Tercet.
okay,
Yeah.
Rhode Island, just flexing. Okay,
I mean,
Maleficent.
how long did it take them to make that list? Was it 2 seconds? That's something I would like
Dos
to do.
secundos.
something
South
like
American
that.
audience.
something like that.
Something I'd like to do when I'm president is I would like to launch a full-scale attack on Rhode Island from all the surrounding states. And you know how long the assault would take? 4 seconds.
But you to what? Absorb parts of it into
Oh yeah, we would
the other
divvy it up
states?
across the other
Divvy it
states.
up.
So
Okay.
each state would gain a square foot. That's what would happen.
Right.
Because that's
Like
all that
3
Rhode
states
Island
and
is.
then- yeah.
I'm just kidding, man. Rhode Island seems pretty cool.
Do you guys watch the spaceship launch?
Oh, Jeff Bezos?
Which one?
I did.
The Jeffrey Bezos.
There's also
launch.
Virgin Galactic that launched at the beginning of July.
Was
also.
Richard Branson in it?
Richard
Wait,
Branson.
did people go up? Oh,
Yeah, Richard Branson was
Branson
in there with
and
some
I'm
I'm
fans.
talking about
3
the
other people.
Jeffrey Bezos one.
I did see
Oh
that.
yeah, the one where he came down and thanked all of his Amazon employees for sending him up, and all of his customers too.
How
That's
long is he up
hilarious.
there? Is he back? I don't know.
Yeah, it was like 3 minutes.
Yeah, Elon Musk made fun of him about it because it was he didn't even really reach space. He reached like
That
the
was
Like
the-
dipped his
no,
toe and
that
he's
was
like,
the
too
other
much,
one.
too
That was
much.
Richard
Take me
Branson.
back, take me back.
No.
Yeah, no, they but
But he didn't even go to orbit.
Did you
though.
hear
He was
his
just
laugh
like,
when he
no,
got
they didn't
back,
go to
like,
orbit, but
he
they
just has that
they
lazy
crossed
eye.
that line that's internationally
Yeah, it was great.
recognized as being space. But he was only up there for 3 minutes because they pop the capsule up. They get like 3 minutes of weightlessness, and then they're coming straight back down.
Here's my question.
So it's like a ride at Seaside Heights.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's
I think
lame.
they said like from beginning to end it was
Cost a
10 minutes.
gazillion dollars though.
It was 10 minutes and it costed a gazillion dollars.
That's
Yeah.
so
Where did
dumb.
he actually land?
Isn't that nuts?
I mean, he can do whatever he wants with his money, but like that's just dumb.
Landed
I think they were in
in
Arizona.
Elon Musk's backyard.
I think they were in Arizona.
Yeah, I think they were too.
Yeah.
That's cool though.
Yeah, you know, someday I wish to be a billionaire and go to space.
Well, that actually brings me to an idea here.
Okay.
So, what if? Okay, let's just
I have a-
spitball
I have a
here.
tweet to
This
read,
is
actually.
certified
Oh, go
gold
ahead.
about to
Interrupt me
happen.
with the tweet.
I'm sorry, before you continue.
Yeah, read the tweet. Let's just
This
wait
was
for
a
the
really
bulk
funny
tweet.
tweet that I saw today, and I had to say it.
Oh,
Guys,
I'm
don't-
so excited.
Guys, just,
Yeah.
let's just wait quietly for Steve to pull up this tweet.
Okay, so Mariana Z, I don't know who this is.
Oh, yeah,
says
Mariana Z.
what if
Yeah.
UFOs are just billionaires from other planets?
That's awesome.
That's well done. That is well done.
That's pretty cool. I like that.
I don't know, made me laugh.
No, I think that's pretty funny. No, I have an idea here, guys.
Yeah, what's your
Billionaires,
idea?
If they're going up 3 minutes at a time, it's going to be a long time before anyone gets close to each other. Take me back, take me back. Okay, let's go. Take me back, take me back.
Until we're UFOs on someone else's planet.
That's right. So here's an idea, guys.
Okay, what you
let's
got?
let's say we crowdsourced enough money to build a spaceship and we go to Mars. The 4 of us are the first people on Mars, okay? So, we get there, okay?
Yeah.
But because we had to make some budget cuts because it's crowdsourced.
Right. So we have to kill somebody and eat them. Sounds good.
No, well, basically
no.
we get there, the space shuttle, once we land, it explodes and we can't get back. Okay?
Oh,
So how are the 4 of us going to survive?
the
On Mars?
That's the plot of The Martian.
We have to eat
I've
one
never
of
seen
us.
that.
Are you
wait.
freaking kidding me?
What are we talking about?
I'm tired of Matt
The
Damon
Martian?
getting
Matt
lost
Damon?
and we have to go find him. I don't watch
Yeah.
movies like that.
He gets
okay?
stranded on Mars.
Look, he got lost in World War II. He got lost on a space station in Interstellar. He got lost in The Martian.
Yep.
He got lost in something else that I can't
got-
remember.
Forgot who he was in The Born Identity.
Yeah, this
He's
guy
an
has
idiot.
serious
This
problems.
guy is stupid.
He got lost in his career path in
Expendable
Goodwill
crewman
Hunting.
for life.
Yep. Yeah.
He's always lost, and
He's
I'm
always
tired
lost.
of it.
He's
But
always
anyway,
lost.
how are we surviving, guys? What would your survival tactics be? We land there. This is the scenario. We get out of our little thing. The shuttle explodes.
Yeah.
Now we're stranded there. We have limited oxygen. We got probably like a month's worth of oxygen, we'll say. Okay? How are we surviving?
So we have no way to get back. We have no way to get back to Earth.
No. We got to
we're
survive
not
until maybe they send us a ship. You know what I mean? But who knows?
Until maybe.
maybe. So we have no idea. We have to prepare
Yeah.
that we might
Well-
spend the rest of our days there.
I'll narrate the script from The Martian. Here's what happens in the movie The Martian. First, I'd harvest potatoes in the ground,
Where are the potatoes coming from?
In your poop.
I grew them with
Yeah.
my feces.
What?
Yeah, with his feces.
What are you talking about?
What are you
Wait,
talking
how did-
about?
What, did he eat potatoes and he pooped them out?
No, they brought potatoes with them.
Okay, well, we
Are
don't have
bringing-
potatoes.
Are we
said
bringing
we had
potatoes?
potatoes.
Potatoes are like the easiest thing to bring with us.
Why? Okay, well, I guess we could bring potatoes.
We
with us.
die.
They're
That's
like-
the answer.
I was just waiting for someone to.
They're high
Arrive
calorie.
at that one.
They're highly what's the word? Endurable.
Asthmatic.
They are
I don't
because they're
know.
like pure starch.
Jurassic.
Yeah, they
Jurassic.
stay alive for pretty long.
Yeah, like me. Yeah, I endure. I endure
How old are
generation.
you again?
Honestly,
lost
if you're
count.
stuck on Mars for a month, no,
Why just a month?
no
What's,
ship,
what's happening at the end of the month?
No potatoes.
no potatoes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm gonna reenact
Wow.
the thing.
Oh, good movie.
man, that would be crazy, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's a great situational
Yeah.
topic you chose there, Rich.
I guess we really can't
Situational
go where.
awareness.
I guess we really can't go nowhere with this one.
We're not going
Well,
anywhere.
eating weird things. I mean, that's what happens when
Yeah.
you travel internationally.
Yeah.
So,
Like-
we're
Yeah,
trying
so
to-
what
Maybe
kind
you
of
could find some
vegetables?
local krill on
Yeah.
the planet that
Yeah.
you could eat.
Maybe like microbiotics.
well, there are
Some
Mars
kind of
lizards.
shrimp.
They're Mars
There's
lizards.
Mars
There's
shrimp.
pictures
There's
of-
always shrimp.
There's a lot of seas on Mars. Oh wait, we're
Yeah.
talking about the moon or Mars.
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 There is
Seas?
underground water.
There's
on
got to be
Mars.
Yeah.
Mars shrimp though.
If you dig deep enough,
Right. Just
Mars
get to
Candy
the-
Company.
you get to the water table.
That's their headquarters,
Mars
right?
Candy Company.
took us 7 months to get here. Glad we found you.
I say we seed the atmosphere with water so that it rains.
Wait, how do you do
Okay.
that?
I don't know. We'll figure it out.
We're standing there in a circle on Mars, and
We're just
in our
peeing
space-
straight up.
And Steve's like, "Hey, we could seed the atmosphere and make it rain." And then Tommy's like, "How do we do that?"
Rain
Adam's
dance.
like, "Yeah, how do you do that, Steve?" And they're like, "I don't know."
I don't know.
Okay, I might be an idiot, but speaking of like water and lakes and rain and stuff,
Yeah.
I learned this week that there are lakes under the ground that
Yes.
we can't see.
Yeah.
And sometimes there's lakes underneath those lakes. And
Yes.
like 30% of homeowners get their water from wells on their own property.
Yes.
And that's why.
That blew my mind. I didn't know.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. My parents have a well.
Yeah.
That's how they
The
get
water
the water.
table.
They live in Hatboro and they get a.
Then
they have
there's a
well.
lake under them that they
Yeah.
can't see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the heck?
If
Like
you
how
dig deep
far?
enough.
Like
If you dig deep
500
enough.
Oh, yeah.
feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to know how deep it is.
That's why the
Right.
majority of the
It-
planet
it
is water.
varies.
It's not just the. It's like the underground water that we don't even think about.
That's crazy
Yeah,
though. Like,
Rich-
so can you go swimming in an underground lake?
Well, no.
There's no, if you get oxygen down there.
Well,
yeah.
I mean, but the thing is, though, I don't see it like. It's usually just kind of like moving through the dirt. It's not like,
Yeah.
oh, here's a cove and
It's
here's
a
all the water.
solution.
You know what I mean? It's like kind of traveling through the dirt, and
Yeah.
then if you dig deep enough, it starts to bubble up and the water comes to the surface. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But you know, you make a good point. You definitely could commercialize like making underground pools.
Yeah.
I mean,
Underground
the vampires among us. Where do they go for their spas?
Right? They gotta
Light
go
is
underground.
too much.
Gotta get out of the sun.
if we could find underground pool on the Mars planet. If we dig deep.
Dig deep.
Deep enough.
Deep enough.
Come on, man.
Welcome to Mars. Total Recall. You ever seen that
Oh
movie?
yeah, that's a crazy movie.
Crazy movie. Yeah.
That was always so weird whenever I saw it on.
Yeah, it's a
TV.
very strange movie.
Yeah.
And then they rebooted it 20 years later for no reason.
because you're
with
like
Colin
you're
Farrell.
not sure if it's the real guy or if it's not the real guy.
Yes,
And then
there's
yeah.
a clone
What's
of
the
him.
better
It's
version?
like what's going on?
Neither. They both kind
Yeah,
of
they
suck.
both suck.
Do you like Colin Farrell?
Which is
No.
kind of the worst part of the movie, isn't it? Like you're like, oh, they both suck. What's going on here?
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
He was good
Why
in The
am I watching
Recruit.
this?
I like Colin Farrell in The Recruit.
He's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wasn't he in the Magical Beasts, Fantastic Beasts
Oh,
movie?
Yes.
he was Griswold.
Clark
Yeah.
Griswold, yeah.
He was Clark Griswold.
Yeah.
The reboot.
From Christmas
It
Vacation.
was like a cross.
It's like Harry Potter now.
Merry Christmas.
Oh! The girl from Ipanema was on
Gurgle.
Oh,
I thought my stomach
We
was
missed
going to
it.
start gurgling because I'm hungry, but it didn't happen.
we missed it.
Hey, do you see a lot of farting videos on TikTok?
no.
I get a lot of those.
I don't actually watch TikTok much. I just open up once in a while to find something funny to send to you.
Really?
That's what it, because like honestly, the most of the time, I have a real problem with TikTok because it's like 5 or 6 dudes going, look at me.
Yeah.
And they're going like, okay, your turn. And the other guy comes in and he's like,
Yeah.
you know, and doing dumb dances that I hate.
How long did it take you to figure that out?
A day or so, Jules.
Yeah.
Hey, why are you hounding me like that, man?
No, because that's the reason I hate TikTok.
Yeah, and then the rest of it is a bunch of
Yeah.
social justice warriors that
There's
I
a
can't
lot
see.
of good weird stuff on there. Though,
That's
too.
the part
Just
that I
get,
like.
like-
There is a good side
There-
underneath all that.
It
stuff.
sounds like there's. I don't know what it is though.
I got some stuff to show you after this.
You got some
episode.
stuff.
Oh yeah, we got some
I just
good
make
stuff.
friends with people that like curate it for me.
Oh, there you go.
And
That's
then
a
they
good
just
idea.
text
Oh,
it.
that's
to
a
me.
great idea.
So then I don't have to.
That's
sort of
smart.
just
Yeah. Why don't
sit through
you?
Not this
Do they have like a
again.
retweet feature?
Yep, I can send them to you.
Why don't you retweet everything that you think is funny, and I'll just follow you, and that's it. That's it. That's all I need.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's actually not a bad idea.
Right?
Just a curator page.
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah.
Well, problem solved.
Yeah, there you go,
fellas.
guys.
Okay, we figured out the TikTok.
When
Yeah.
you're not making hit songs, like when you can you fit it in?
All the Zoomers out there will hate the
Jing-melody
fact
day.
that I just called it the
I'm
TikTok.
The TikTok.
I'm getting real
yeah.
sensitive
The-
in my old age. Yesterday I was doing the dishes and watching the Olympics.
Yeah.
That's my favorite thing right now as a parent. Like whenever I get to do chores, I'm just like, yes.
yeah.
It's like don't have to watch
So
the
lame.
kids.
You feel in control of your life.
Yeah, my wife and I'm doing the dishes. No, I'm doing the dishes. No, I'm doing the dishes. Like,
Yeah. It's
20 years ago, you were like, no, not the dishes.
Not the dishes.
and then you find like
Get me
some kind of
outta
household
here.
item.
Put
you're
away
like,
my clothes. No, I'm just like,
Get my
oh,
parachute. I'm gonna jump out.
how
the
am I going to
window.
fold my shirt today? Just peace and quiet.
and you get
I
excited
just love
about
chores as a parent.
like you get excited about household items that you can buy and be like, oh, this is. I remember I caught myself like last year being, oh, this is going to be a game changer, and it was like some like kitchen and tool appliance. I'd be like, what happened to me?
Some
You know?
quality of life.
Yeah.
I guess. Like a
just
game changer
changes.
for me would have been
Yeah.
getting PlayStation 5. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
back in the day. Now I'm
Yeah.
just like, whatever, you know?
Anyway,
Yeah.
enough about
Sorry.
you. But I was watching the
CEO.
Olympics, doing the dishes,
Yeah.
and like this, it was the women's road race, 150 miles.
Oh, wait, were they running?
They were,
Wow.
they were cycling.
Okay.
And it was like 150 miles, and then like the Dutch team was like
That makes
supposed to
sense,
win. They have
150.
4 people representing Holland in it, and this
They're really
Austrian
good,
girl
yeah.
who's like not even part of like the world tour. Just like she took off from the start, and she won it. But she was like in the lead the whole time, and everyone's like, oh, they're gonna catch her, and she just had this resilience and this belief in
Yo.
herself. And she like surprised the whole country. Like no one had thought that she was going to win
That's
it
amazing.
all. They were
Whoa.
like, and
I love that.
Austrian hadn't won in like since 1896.
They had
And like,
bikes back then?
and she's like, her legs are shaking. She's almost there. Like you can see the peloton,
Yep.
which I didn't know what that meant. It means like the group means like basically the group following the leader.
Oh.
I was like, I don't know what that means.
That's where
They kept
get
saying
it
the
from.
peloton is gaining on her. I'm like, some
never-
person's
yeah.
on a stationary bicycle. I'm allowed to catch this person. This is
How are they
amazing.
going to do that?
But she like wins.
awesome.
And I'm like washing a plate for like 15 minutes, like watching this thing. My wife's like, "Are you done?" I'm like, "Getting closer. I am getting closer."
Some real stains.
And so this woman wins in dramatic fashion, and she like falls off her bicycle, and she just like ugly crying.
Yeah, yep.
And I'm like tearing up. I'm like, "This is amazing." I'm like, I am turning into
Yeah.
a sensitive guy. And her dad comes over, and he's ugly crying.
Oh, that's so cool.
Oh,
There was the men's triathlon
cool.
yesterday was
oh yeah,
Norwegian guy.
yeah. I
He's
saw
like
the end of that.
Huge frame, like doesn't look like he's a runner at all. Just like pulls away from the guys
Yes, almost the same thing.
who
Yeah,
are like cross
Yeah.
country runners. And he's
Yeah.
like 500 feet ahead of him by the end of the race.
And he's like
And he's
putting
just
his
like-
hands on his head. He's
you can tell- yeah.
in disbelief. He's like, I can't believe I'm
Yeah.
about to win this thing.
And
Yeah.
he's just like chugging. You can tell he's chugging air. Like he's just everything's hurting right. You know.
Yeah.
He's cramping up, and then they just all fall over when they get past the finish line. There's a good thing there's medical staff there.
But
Yeah.
my point was that when like seeing this, woman train for 4 years, give everything. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
they practice every day and just their bodies undergo such crazy stress. But then they win in dramatic fashion, and they just have this release. So with Tommy releasing those amazing songs, did you similarly break down?
Yeah, I sat on the toilet for about 13 hours. I had a 2-liter bottle of vanilla Dr. Pepper, and I didn't use any toilet paper. You just air clean
Yeah, let it out. Let it
and
out.
an airbrush.
Is that how you cleanse
Oh, bidet.
I do a big colon cleanse.
with a 2-liter?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, like what are the fruit cleanses or
Yeah,
Yeah.
juicing and
the juice cleanses?
yeah.
Yeah.
It's funny 'cause I was
Dr.
actually,
Pepper
like-
cleanse.
I had to be at church at like 6 a.m. like the morning
On Saturday?
that it came out. Or no,
Oh,
Friday.
Friday.
And
Oh,
I was
wow.
like working at a camp all day, coaching basketball. I had no idea how.
Oh.
Did they release? I think so.
Right, yeah. Yeah. Someone check this.
Oh my gosh.
Dude, I love your music, man.
Hey, thanks,
It's
It's
so
great.
good.
Jerry.
No problem.
Music man.
Ben.
Ben and Jerry.
I mean, it's okay. I mean,
okay.
it's okay.
Yeah.
I mean, could I have done better?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yo, what I'm gonna go back half step here, but what sport is missing from the Olympics?
Beer pong.
This is an open beer pong. Okay.
That would be
A
amazing.
lot of beer. Mostly beer games.
Yeah.
I would say, is cornhole in the Olympics?
It's not.
Oh, I would.
That would
freaking
actually be
dominate
really
there.
Yeah, that'd be a really good idea.
Olympics.
Facebook.
Tummy attack.
No, I want to see like competitive eating. Like,
Yeah,
like,
Joe
but no,
Chestnut.
but
Joe
weird
Chestnut.
food.
Oh,
like
okay.
weird
Okay.
food.
Yeah.
Like
You
I
like
feel like I
hot
have a
dogs.
leg up. When I was in Africa, I was in Africa when I was who knows,
All right, enough about your African.
about 15. We had to eat termites. Like that was
No.
Ooh.
No.
No, you
Yeah.
didn't have
Good
to.
protein. Good protein.
Were they forcing you
Well,
at
this is
gunpoint?
the cultural thing where
There
you're
was
like
a man with his arm down my throat, dropping termites
Yeah.
into my esophagus.
holding me down. I'm like, nah.
What do they taste like?
They were actually quite good. It was like barbecued, and so it was like tastes
Okay.
like peanuts.
No.
Yeah, that's a good idea. They look
It tastes like
put
peanuts.
like a
Yeah, like crispy
Sauce on them?
peanuts with
Okay.
a little barbecue peanuts.
Hey, South Africans. Eat
No,
peanuts
just Uganda.
then. You know?
Uganda.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hey,
Uganda.
Ugandans.
Yes.
Eat peanuts then. Right?
You know,
Yeah.
it's kind of like an impoverished country, right?
They can't get peanuts?
Okay.
There's a guy who comes over to my house every so often, punches a hole in my wall, pulls some bugs out of it, and starts eating them,
Yeah.
barbecuing them, eating them, and just comes into my house and leaves.
Yeah. I started doing that in Fishtown, working my way north. So I'll be here soon. I haven't checked this house out yet. Who's got some barbecue sauce?
It's the barbecue termite man. He's back.
We're gonna need to print a decal, put it on the side of your car, so people know you're coming.
I'm the barbecue insect
Do you
authority.
think
Yeah.
when Pinocchio became a real boy, he had PTSD eating termite soup?
That's a good question.
Like after he became a real boy, I'd invite him over and be like, "Have some of this soup," and he'd be like,
He's so afraid.
So good.
"What is this? I'm a real boy. What is this?" And be like, "It's termite soup," and he'd be like, "No!" And he'd be like trying to get it out of his
Yeah.
mouth.
I wonder if there's like health benefits to eating certain insects.
A praying mantis.
Yeah. I was attacked by a
With
praying
ranch
mantis.
dressing, because it looks like celery.
Ranch dressing.
Ew.
It's disgusting.
Yo, I was attacked by a praying mantis at a zoo.
No.
When I was a kid.
No.
And
You were
it was,
attacked?
Well, kind of. My dad was holding
What?
it.
Were you
And it
tied
was on its back.
down?
And it was going like I was working for the CIA at the time, and they were trying to get the nuclear launch codes out of me.
of course.
They're like,
They're like, this praying
What are
mantis
the
in about
codes,
5
man?
minutes is going to make its way over to you by the time it walks over there. You better be scared.
This was before waterboarding.
yeah,
Yeah.
praying mantis.
Yeah.
Yeah. They prick you with their arms. They go like, boop, boop, boop.
Yeah, but they usually do that to cling to something so that they.
No,
can
he
get a
was
grip.
attacked. He was
They're
not
needy.
happy because I was sticking my finger in his face, and he didn't like that. So he was going like, boop, 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 boop.
Oh yeah, well he would do that because it's you, probably.
No,
Yeah,
that's not.
I think he had heard about who you were.
Animals love me, bro. Okay.
Just the fact that you have to say that out loud.
Oh,
Do you hear yourself? With glasses on.
Animals love me.
Animals love me, dude.
They really do. They absolutely do. I have never been animals just love me. Like they're naturally attracted to me. I've been carried to work by a league of ants.
A league? Is that 20,000?
Yes.
Okay.
And they were carrying me. They were going like, "We are Legion," and they were carrying me to
That's from The Hobbit.
to work. Oh, it
in
is.
the Bible. Except it was about demons.
That's right.
Dark turn. Dark
Yeah.
turn.
Dark turn.
Yep. Took a dark turn there.
Guys, speaking of like spirituality, you know, like demons and saint and all that stuff. If I came up with this idea over the week where I was like, hey, if I was God,
Bum, 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 seen. I am bum, 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 bum.
That was a bed. That was supposed to be a bed for you to keep talking on.
oh,
Yeah.
sorry. Anyway,
No
I started.
when she's gone.
So, guys, if you were God, how would you run your apocalypse?
This is convenient. Let me answer.
Now that you have me.
Tommy's been planning this for a while.
Sorry.
So, like, you know, what would you
He's been
do
putting in
to like
applications.
torment the people that rejected you, and how would you just destroy the
Gosh,
earth?
This is a horrible question. Oh my god.
Do you sit up thinking about this at night?
I actually thought about this while I was sitting on the toilet at work.
Oh, the people who've wronged me.
Angry much?
Throw them into the pit of fire.
So, like, what kind of stuff would you do? You know?
Well, let's see. You would definitely be a horseman of the apocalypse.
Yes, absolutely, I would
Yeah,
be.
but horsemen get paid only like $8 an hour. So.
How is money in heaven though? Do I need to spend it on anything?
It's less than minimum wage.
I would want to be more like just funny about it. Like I would want to laugh. Like I would just like if somebody's just being a d-bag to someone else. Like
Yeah.
I would want to make them crap themselves in a funny situation or like
This is your apocalypse.
yeah. This is my apocalypse. Oh, look what happened to
Everything's
him.
the same, except it just everybody gets karma for the things that they've been doing
If
to
you're
other
a jerk,
people.
you're gonna poop your pants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I tell my kids. Listen to me.
I don't know about apocalypse, but I've wanted to like punish. Just make every day a different appliance breaks down and the warranty
there you
is
go.
just run out.
That's good.
And this is like personal
That's
experience.
good.
Like
Yeah, it
I'm
always
doing-
ends up that way.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah, and they also all go in a row.
Yes.
The dishwasher first,
Yes.
then the washer, then the dryer,
Right.
Then the air conditioner
Uh-huh.
goes. It's always that
My
way.
nightmare. Living
then a
it
microwave.
currently.
Some
You're going
obscure-
through that now.
Yes.
It's
Some
the worst.
obscure part of your car.
Ugh.
Yes.
Yep.
Absolutely. Well, because also with appliances, usually what happens is like the previous owner, or
Right.
if like when the house was refurnished or whatever, they bought all new appliances in one sitting. So then they all start to get older at the
Yes.
same time, and they all go.
Yes.
That's how it is.
Yep.
It's frustrating.
Does that happen to you often?
Happened to me recently, actually. Our dishwasher went, then our dryer went, and then our air conditioner went.
Oh,
Now were they all
happens.
stacked on top of each other?
dude,
That's,
and
that
you have
was
like
the
a
problem.
that's
relatively
the
like
burning question.
Yeah.
newer
Oh, okay.
newer place.
We do, yeah. Yeah, well,
That's
I mean,
actually
yeah.
insane.
It is insane.
That's
But do your you rent?
Oh, yeah, I didn't have to pay for it. It was great.
Oh, you son of a gun! That defeats the whole purpose.
That is
Joke's on you.
That's a minor
if you're holding the bill-
inconvenience.
If you got to do the research,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, okay.
I
then,
I can only do
Rich.
research on like when I'm on the John because as soon as I go to the like try to go somewhere quiet, my son's like, "Hey, can you find my Paw Patrol car, please?" And then they're like, I just have an open door policy now when I go to the bathroom because
Yeah.
no use closing it. It's just like they're gonna come in with some need. It like he could be play for himself with like
We might as well have an eye to eye.
he'll come in, he'll find me.
connection.
Yeah,
Really? Wait, well, you're
taking a shower.
I can't do that.
And then like, he just comes right up to me and starts talking, and then he'll start looking at things on the wall and start talking about things on the wall. I'm like, bro, please. I go to restaurants and I leave the door open as a result because I'm so used to leaving my door open at
gosh.
home. Yeah, I forget
Oh,
that
no.
there's no small child that could probably come in and get me.
Yeah, that's
Yeah. My wife's like,
recipe
no,
for
you
disaster.
close the door. I'm like,
Yeah,
oh, that's
you're
right.
right.
That's right.
See, I've already gotten used to that
it's tough.
because
What?
as soon as I got married, Jules used to do this really annoying thing when I'd be in the bathroom on the can. She would just walk in and
Yeah.
start talking to me and showing me stuff on her phone. I'm
talked
like,
about this.
babe. All right, we did.
We did.
But
This
I
sounds
want to hear
familiar.
it again.
I'd be
I've
like,
heard
babe,
this.
get out of here. I need to focus. You know, this takes concentration. So I kids are no exception. They're not coming in there when I'm freaking dropping a log.
Right.
Yeah. Good luck with that.
It is going to be good luck. So anyway, my apocalypse, I would
Yeah.
attack the earth with marshmallows, like things like that, like really obscure things. You know,
Kinda
not
like-
like fire and all that
Like
stuff.
we're gonna suffocate. Like it's gonna.
Yeah,
like,
it's gonna be
just
so
like-
many marshmallows. You can't get out of it. It's overwhelming marshmallows. You know?
At first, like, this is a blessing. And then you're like,
Do you see The Good Place?
the small people.
And we've
Yes.
run
That
out
kinda
of
happens.
chocolate.
Like, there's like
and-
shrimp and weird.
Oh, that's true.
Things.
I
Yeah,
kind of
that's
watched
right.
it with Jules. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cloudy with a Chance of
Ted
Meatballs?
Danson.
Cloudy.
Is
Yes.
Is that what you're talking about?
No.
Oh.
The Good Place.
The Good Place. Have you seen that? It's on Netflix.
Cloudy
I
with a
think.
Chance of Meatballs. The same thing happens though. Yeah.
Hilarious movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that'd be my apocalypse. Marshmallows.
Well, that sounds. And then, yeah, global shortage of chocolate and graham crackers.
Well,
Oh,
I see,
yeah. You can't make s'mores off.
Yeah.
I see how you get to sleep at night. You start with really dark, deep thoughts, but then you end with like marshmallows.
Yes.
Because
Yeah.
I was afraid where that apocalypse sort
Yeah.
of scenario was going for you.
Yeah. Well, my brain is very random throughout the day. I start thinking of very random. This is actually true. It just random stuff pops in my head, and I start
That's
laughing.
believable.
I'll start laughing, and like the problem is, I'll be in a serious meeting at work, and something hilarious will pop in my head, and
then you start laughing
I gotta
yourself?
keep it like I'll think of random stuff. Like, what if I'm sitting at my boss's desk and I just get up and stomp on his desk while he's talking to me, like, and start like. I don't know, like stripping or something. Like what would happen in that situation? Like that stuff will pop in my head in the middle of a meeting.
That's because you watch too much
Yeah.
Eric Andre.
That's probably true. Yeah,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah. I mean, one of these times you're just going to. I feel like that's a self fulfilling prophecy. You're just going to get up on top of the desk and then look at him and be like, oh, wait, what? Is this real life? Am I
That's
am I not thinking this right now?
hi, Mark.
Oh, hi, Mark.
How come Tommy Wiseau hasn't been in any new movies?
I don't.
I think that's a self explanatory thing.
Yeah.
Oh, hi, Mark. Hey, Emily.
I did not hit her. I did not.
I did not.
Great movie if you haven't listened to it or watched it.
starring Tommy Wiseau.
Definitely rated R, though, I think.
You guys
Yes,
ever been to Top Golf?
that's random.
So fun.
Never been actually,
yeah.
but I really want to go.
Is
really
that
fun.
is
Never
that
been.
mini golf?
No,
No.
it's something.
It's like
an
a
adult.
cool driving range, like
It's
an
like
arcade
adult Chuck E.
driving range.
Cheese.
Oh, wait, driving? Oh, yeah, driving range.
But
Yeah,
it's a
but like
driving
you,
range.
there's like
like
games that you
points,
play.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like
I've not been. I
7
wanted to
stories
go.
high. You get a waiter for
Right.
each place that you hit.
Oh.
I
There's
really
like,
want to do that.
I want to do that.
in Nashville. There's like stages inside it, and there's like bands playing. You could just go.
Of course there is, because it's Nashville.
Sounds like Nashville,
What were we just talking? We were talking about the room.
Tennessee.
We were talking about the room. Oh, Adam, you wanted to discuss theater acting fails.
Oh yes.
Ooh.
Oh yes. My time on the circuit. It was so many amazing
Around the
moments.
time.
Yeah, I'd love to hear about some of those moments. For
Well, some of the moments. I was in My Fair Lady, and I was playing Henry
When?
Higgins,
When was this? Last year?
Henry Higgins.
and
he does community theater.
Starving Artist.
When was this?
This was in high school.
Ah, excellent.
Yeah,
What's wrong with you now? Why are you looking at me like that? Let the man finish his story. Go ahead.
and I was having a really
When
emotional.
he said that, you just didn't hear him. But okay.
Stop interrupting him.
So I was having like the most like
mad.
intense scene where it's like Eliza Doolittle is sort of like she's confronted her past of being always overlooked, and now she's
Yes.
feeling self-confident and sort of throwing it in my face, being like, hey, I
Yes.
deserve love, I deserve appreciation for what I've accomplished. I'm not just your toy. And I'm sort of wrestling with my feelings for her, and
Yeah.
and so it's a very dramatic moment, and so I always like to use silent. Well, I'm a well-trained actor, and I've had lots of moments. Actually, I used that one time that I was doing that to let silence from the audience sort of like lead me about when I'm going to say my next line. So I deliver. She says something really intense, and I turn to face the audience, and everyone starts laughing, and I'm like, ooh, that like
That didn't
in
hit
my
the way I
head. It
wanted
was
to.
sort of going a little different.
Yeah.
And both my I was in socks. I had taken off my shoes, and both my big toes were sticking through my socks, my black socks. And so I'm walking around with my big toes sticking out, and that was not very helping to the situation. So
Oh no.
after
supposed
I
to
got
be
off stage,
serious.
and I had no idea, and so I'm like, we're trying to go on with the scene, and people are snickering, and I'm just looking at my fly, and I have no idea what's going on. And then I get off stage, and the people are like, no one checked his socks. Like, this is high school where you just like, I guess you just wear through them. Oh man, it's so embarrassing.
That's
No.
hilarious.
And another time I was in
man.
another play called Arsenic and Old Lace, which is an old Cary Grant film about my aunts, whenever they meet sad men, they lure them to their house, feed them arsenic, kill them, and bury them in the basement to
Oh,
put them out
wow.
of their misery.
My aunts too.
Yeah, it's a common thing.
Wow.
Yeah. So when I come over, I'll eat your termites and then just check out the bodies.
Go barbecue
Oh,
your
look at this
termites and
basement.
then-
It's quite a service you
I feel like
provide.
the name of the episode has to be something about barbecuing your termites and then being killed by your aunt. Or something like
Yeah.
Barbecue my aunts and then drink my aunt's poison.
You figure out a good play on words for that.
Yeah, I'll play the words.
So like during dress rehearsal, I'd always pantomime like they had this drawer that they would store the recently dead people to be transferred downstairs. And so I would like, my character would have to like, I'm looking for something and I open it and I stare at it and then I close it again. And then I react later, delayed effect, like, oh, I just saw a dead person, right?
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah, like a double
yeah.
take.
Yep.
You gotcha.
Double take.
Yeah.
And so that was sort of like the go. So dress rehearsal, they had placed the dummy in there and I didn't know.
So it scared you.
I'm just in my routine. I open it and I scream and I hide behind like the neighboring table. I was so terrified. And they had to like wait, I have a adjourn. Like everyone's like take 5, and I'm like shaking. Like,
Yeah.
because like the dummy's eyes were like looking right.
Oh my gosh.
That's awesome.
Wow.
Yeah.
That sounds fantastic.
Yeah. Were you guys in
man.
theater at all? Did you guys?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Were you?
Yeah.
Yeah. What were you in?
Tommy's obviously very theatrical.
Yeah.
I was okay. Well,
Okay.
this was
Yeah.
I was in some very good plays in school. I played Rooster in Annie,
Cool. Rooster.
and it was an open door, and I killed. You know,
You killed people?
No. I
but
went
that
to
wasn't my
jail.
embarrassing one. My embarrassing one was in 3rd grade. I was so basically what happened was I was a runner up to play this part of a disciple, and I was beaten out for this part
Judas?
by a girl.
Probably
and
best
that
you
was
didn't get that
annoying. But so then she
What's
got
wrong with
sick.
that, Rich?
Well, because nothing. Because she's just playing a disciple. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's so-
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Also, I don't
Okay.
like to get beaten.
Well, we
So-
know that.
I don't like to get
That's a
beaten
given.
by a girl.
That's-
But Jules
whoa.
beats me all the time.
Right. Okay.
Physically,
Physically,
but also
Physically and
I've witnessed that.
emotionally.
Yeah.
We
That is
play,
not-
Yo, you've been laughing. Yesterday we were playing
Monopoly
Monopoly Deal again, and we got into slap fights, and we were wrestling. She's so strong; it's really frustrating. But anyway, that's a whole different.
She's committed. It's all about commitment.
She's
Yeah.
got
In
that
a fight?
rugby thing where
Yeah.
she gets really low and uses her head.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, oh, I can't control you, and then she
Right.
gets me.
And,
But anyway,
and ever since your back, you destroyed your back.
my back is fine, dude. Okay, I got it fixed.
You sure?
Yeah, I got
Oh.
it fixed. My chiropractor
You got
fixed
some
it.
ball
okay.
bearings in your back now?
Oh, yeah, I
You
got-
got some nuts and bolts and
Yeah.
candies?
Yeah, when you're shaking,
P91X
you
really
oil
got
them up.
him.
Just
Well,
oil
Pinot
them-
Noir.
oil them up a little
Yeah, I
bit.
use WD-40
Yeah,
in there.
WD.
Yep.
Just
My back's
WD-40
greasy
your
now.
spine.
I feel better.
Listen.
Greaseback Mountain.
Oh no!
So anyway,
All right.
this girl ends up being sick the day of the play, and I wasn't studying my lines because I was the runner-up. Like whatever, it's not going to happen. So I get up on stage, and I had all my lines memorized. This is one of the most embarrassing times of my life.
Oh boy!
I get up on stage,
can't
I
wait.
start, and then I forget the rest of it, and then I just freeze. I don't say
Right.
anything,
Good.
and then
Just look
I
around at people.
burst out crying so loud in front of everybody.
That's
and
amazing.
I run behind. All my friends were lined up behind me as part of the scene. I don't know. And I run behind everybody and hide my face.
Aw.
That's hilarious.
I got
feel-
made
I've
fun
had that
of.
dream. I've had that dream.
Hilarious.
And it happened to me.
It never happened to me.
And I got made fun of all the time by everybody for that
Yeah.
for years. And they were like, hey, remember that time Rich forgot his line and he bawled his eyes out? Because then I also ran to my mom afterwards and cried in her lap.
Dude, I sympathize.
Man.
I feel like I
It's hard,
And they
that
were
was hard
like,
for you to say.
yeah.
It was hard for me to hear it.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
very painful.
They were like, "Yeah, he's probably not going to go to Broadway." Yeah.
Yeah.
But then I was in 2 other school plays after that and killed.
Now, did you cry like a baby in either of those?
No, I did not. I
Everyone has their rock bottom story.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Every
where I started.
That was the rebound.
yeah.
Success
Dwayne
story
the
has a
Rock
rock bottom story.
Then I won an Academy Award for The Revenant.
the Revenant
Right.
star.
And I gave it to Leonardo DiCaprio because I think
You were the
he
horse?
he was
the
owed
bear.
one.
You were the bear. I was the bear. Yeah.
Yeah. I was a method actor. I actually gained.
Kind of hot in here.
I was a method actor. I gained 2,000 pounds for that role.
You were in that CGI suit.
That's right.
Oh no, that was real, man. I went through a lot of hormone
That's how he
therapy
hurt
to
his
grow
back.
that much hair
That's how he hurt his back.
That's how you're.
because I weighed 2,600 pounds for that.
No,
role.
because you walk on your hands and knees for 1 year.
I didn't trim my nails. I went through bear hormone shots,
Bear hormone shots.
so it was so rough.
Oh my
I
god.
lived in a cave with other bears for 6 months to prepare.
That's how we're going to survive on the moon. We're going to shoot ourselves with bear hormone shots,
There
go
you
into
go.
hibernation
Yeah.
until
Oh.
it gets there.
That's a great idea.
Yeah.
I love that. Bears can. It's a known fact that bears can breathe on the moon. Did you know that?
Yes, I heard that before.
So that's my theater story. Do you have any theater stories, Steve?
Theater.
No.
Tommy, do you have any theater? Do you have any theater stories?
Vita stories. I played Aslan the Lion and the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe.
Simba?
Did you actually?
You have
Yes,
to.
I did.
Oh.
You deliberately
It was
disobeyed
funny
me.
because I was a redheaded, very skinny boy,
Yeah.
and I had a deeper voice than some of the other boys. So, sure, you can play this part.
Yeah.
And I looked
Yeah.
really stupid. My mane was like an old, like an old mop with like different colored things, and I wore it around my face.
Yeah.
I mean, the voice brings it to life.
Oh yeah.
It was just a whole acid trip. That whole show, if you had seen it,
Tell me about it.
film on. It was, yeah.
Do you have like a VHS copy of it?
I do.
That's trippy.
Oh my gosh.
Like watching my
I've
old
watched them
theater
too.
stuff.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
I can't
Yeah.
watch it. It's too it's embarrassing.
Your voice is like so much higher than it is now, and you sound like an idiot. Yeah.
Yeah.
She beaver, he beaver.
So you were just embarrassed by like how you looked on
Yeah,
stage?
I think I there was a couple of times. So like basically like they had to like there was a sound guy like way in the back. There's this like sound booth. I don't know if you've ever been at Philmont. It's like
Yeah.
up and way back, like in the wall.
I infiltrated that school.
And so like for my roar, I don't come in till Act 2, but it starts with me coming in, like entering. There's this big like animal parade. Then I walk out on the balcony and like I go like this and I roar.
Wow, that was well timed.
Okay, well that's kind of the thing. So I'm supposed to like, I was like, so do I roar or are you going to play the lion sound that you have back there? And they're like, oh, we'll play the lion sound. We'll take care of it. Like,
Oh, boy,
you just
here
make
we
it
go.
obvious.
Yeah.
So like I was like,
I know what's coming. Good.
and then like nothing. And then I think I went roar. and then a sound
You
came
did
after that. It's
Yeah.
just as bad. Like this is the entrance for the big guy.
Oh my god.
Oh, I can feel the cringe from that, man.
That's hilarious. Yeah.
We practiced this.
Okay, I do
bad.
have one.
Okay, go ahead,
Because that
Steve.
actually reminded me of so in college we did a production of oh gosh, I don't even remember what it was.
Oh, the
Oh,
Notebook.
it's the Tomorrow War.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Jurassic Park.
It was like
Did you
I
play
don't-
Jeff Goldblum?
Oh,
No.
Cats.
Jeff Bezos.
Might have been Cats.
Yeah.
No.
Well, let's
It
help
was-
him out. Let's keep
It was
helping him
not
out.
even like
Yeah.
it
Was
wasn't
it,
even it wasn't a production. No, we're not going to keep listing things.
Oh,
Let's
Fatal
just list a
Attraction.
couple more
Fatal
things.
Attraction.
There's a couple more.
Yeah, just
Oh,
a few
just
more
a few
for good
more.
measure.
Okay, go
Yeah.
go
Measure.
for it.
Yeah.
Meatball Parmesan.
Meatball Parmesan.
Anyways, doesn't matter. Yeah, it didn't matter. It was.
I got you.
It was not memorable at all. But
Brokeback Mountain.
I was hired to do the sound on it,
Oh, okay.
and I was hired with the understanding that
Oh, the Sound of Music.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
I was just gonna run the whole Sound of Music soundtrack
Yeah.
just over.
You had to
the
sing
whole
all
time.
the different parts though.
and then I would sing from the back,
Right.
And
They
people
would
would be
lip
really
syncing.
confused.
Yeah, yeah. The
in
people on stage were
front.
lip syncing.
Yeah, they'd
And
be
you-
really confused.
So they hired you for this part because they knew you had
No,
some
yeah.
talent.
So I was doing the tech.
yeah,
the
that's what
tech
I'm talking
for it,
about.
right? Yeah.
They knew you have some talent in this area.
Yeah.
There's some talent.
So we're getting probably like a month's worth of like 4, 5, 6 hours a day, like from the time we're done classes until like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Like
That's
all
a
during
lot.
the week. It was a ton of time, and I'm getting a stipend for this. So the more time I put into it, the less I'm making per hour.
Makes
So-
sense. Yep.
So we get to like the week
College
before,
math. College math.
Yep.
right? and I find out there's a concert in Indianapolis, like the weekend of our like run, of like 4 shows. Like one of the shows was right in the middle of it. And I'm like, oh no,
like using the same equipment that you were going to use.
No.
conference?
I was going to go down and go to a concert in Indianapolis.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, with a bunch of friends.
Yeah.
And so-
for like social reasons.
So I'm like,
Yeah.
how do I get out of this? So my fail was to just find a random dude in my door.
Oh my gosh.
After you spent hours and
After I
hours.
spent
What a slack.
so
perfecting
many
it.
hours and hours, and I'm just
You
like,
broke. That's your rock bottom story.
that was my rock
You
bottom.
abandoned
And now you're
everybody.
I
podcast.
abandoned. It was like the 3rd or 4th show. I forget which one. It was like the next to the last show that they had. But it was I abandoned. I'm just
But how
like,
did it go? Was
Did you
it a-
tell them that you were going
It
to do
was
that?
it was not great. It was not great at all. Like I heard, like he was off cue on like 3, 4, 5 different times.
Oh.
The sounds were supposed to.
Dude, that's the worst. Like when you're in a musical and like you're waiting for a song to come on and it just does not come on, or the wrong one. Like that's
Yeah.
It was mostly sound effects. It
Okay.
was because it wasn't. I don't think it was a musical, but it was mostly sound effects. that we
PTSD,
had.
Tommy.
Yeah.
Breathe.
Yeah.
Tommy.
Oh my gosh.
I remember that, like waiting for your song to come on and it just
Yeah.
nothing.
It just doesn't come
Yeah.
on.
Oh yeah.
Just keep turning dramatically.
Yeah.
Just keep
I'm right.
oscillating. You're like, what's going on?
I used to
Yeah.
do the sound from my church when I was a kid. And my dad was singing special music that day. And I was so daydreaming and not paying attention. And my dad was standing up there on stage for like a minute. Then I looked up, I'm like, oh, shoot. And then I hit play real quick. And there was also like a 30-second delay on the tape getting to the performance track.
Oh my God.
It was so painful.
No.
Yeah. It was very
Your
painful.
poor dad.
Yeah.
Hey, I was
Wow.
driving the other day and I passed. Oh, where was I going? I was going
How did that
to,
go?
Tell us more. Tell us now.
I
How
was
do you
driving
like
to
driving?
Easton, Pennsylvania.
Oh, yeah. That's
And I
east
passed
of Weston.
Di Palantino something. I think it might have been like landscaping.
Oh, yeah. They're part of my family. I don't know them, but they're part
Are
of
they
my
really?
family. Yeah.
Crazy.
They do like there's part of them that do like paving and roofing and all that
Yes,
stuff. They're actually
yes.
around here. They do it.
Yeah.
They are part of my family, but I've never met them. So
Is that the
Sackville Bagginses.
is that the mob part of your family?
no, the mob part of my family is the Morello family, and
okay.
not all of them. Okay, I know that other Morellos.
Yo, you
might
related
listen
to
this.
Tom Morello from Rage
Wait, is that
Against
your
the
mom's
Machine?
side? Your mom's
No, it's
side?
my dad's side.
Wait,
My dad's side.
your dad's mom?
Yes, my
Okay.
dad's mom side because my dad's mom's side of the family was the Sacco family. And
Oh.
they were related to the Morello family by marriage. And then there was this whole big ordeal. And there was a bunch of...
Yeah.
Like, hey, what's the matter for you? Hey,
Yeah.
Tommy, what are you doing,
I don't
man?
know what Tommy's up to over there. Oh.
Mis amigos. Te amo.
Dearly beloved.
Welcome to our service today for Sir Richard de Palantino.
Te amo. Mucho, mucho. Mucho.
Baptize you in the name of the Padre, et Filii, et Spiritus Santo. Amen.
Marca de Sol.
What's up with invisible art?
Yeah, Adam.
You know what? There's a lot of things I would have my children accomplish and be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aspirations as a father come quick and furious when you start being proud of your kids. Like, wow, you put that together, or
Yeah.
you thought of that, you made that observation. You just start to spiral a little bit.
Tell me more, Adam. I'm listening.
And so I always like to see what the coming trend is.
Yeah.
This is definitely the intro to a televangelist.
Do you want to give
a
your
700
life
club.
to the Lord today?
We have a special discount for you,
It's only going to cost you a little bit.
$14.95 plus shipping
but
and
it's
handling.
100 payments.
clip.
Artwork is a great way to express thyself and to make money in this world. And there's a lot of unusual artwork in the world right now.
Yes, there are.
Oh,
True.
yeah.
Is.
Are you saying all?
There was 3 sculptures last year that each comprising a single banana affixed to a wall with duct tape.
I hate that stuff, man.
That sold for $120,000 a piece.
It's so annoying.
in 2019.
Are these
Now-
fake-
Tell us,
Is it
tell
fake?
us again about the tape.
Wait,
So I was hoping my son would do that. I bought him a buttload of duct tape and bananas.
I hate that stuff.
He
man.
ate all the bananas and duct taped himself. He's
that's
not cut
not
out for it.
He done duct tape himself to the fridge.
That was 120 grand a piece, son.
Yeah.
Why?
That stuff's not art, man. I hate that.
I feel bad for our
hey son, open the
listeners in
fridge. Give me a
Kentucky.
beer.
Give me that duct tape down, Daddy.
So
Open it.
I said you're not cut out to make that
Yeah.
kind of art, the banana and duct tape, but you are cut out to make this. This Italian artist
Yeah, man.
has Salvatore Guerrero has managed to sell an immaterial or imaginary masterpiece to an anonymous buyer for an astonishing $18,000.
That's crazy.
The price even stunned the auctioneers, who estimated it to fetch between $6,000 and $9,000. The imaginary sculpture came with a certificate of authenticity signed and stamped by the artist. Given that there is nothing to see, the artist did not provide lighting instructions to showcase the artwork. He did, however, instruct the buyer to install the sculpture in a 5 by 5 foot space that was free of obstruction. That is something I believe my son can wrap his head around.
That's like NFTs,
smell
right?
that.
Like that's just
Like it's nothing. You know what I mean? What?
I smell that.
I didn't fart.
Yeah, you did.
That was my foot.
No, you farted.
I'm like,
Are you sure you're not
I did that.
smelling the
Maybe I just
fish?
smelled this
It's the fish.
I'm
It's
sorry.
probably the fish.
Let's
okay.
talk about the art
Oh,
again.
I
no,
smell it.
if I farted, I would have done it into this mic,
Yeah,
and I
he
would have
have
admitted it.
He would have told us about that. I think. Yeah.
So wait.
Invisible art is a thing, and it is selling like gangbusters.
Wait, where
Get
is
on
this
it.
installed?
Huh?
What museum let this happen?
You ask, I answer.
Okay.
Art-right. Oh wait, the price even stunned the auctioneers at Art-right. Yeah, there was an auction house.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that would be good.
Wow.
Wait. Why? Is this like NFTs?
If you can make an imaginary sculpture, what would it be? Oh, though.
Yeah. Oh.
You're
Yeah.
not. You're not even getting. Like you're not. Like you said, it's a certificate of authenticity for nothing.
So we're talking about this is a container of air, basically.
Yeah, it's basically.
No, it's a
air,
sculpture.
right?
No, it's a sculpture. You just can't see it.
Like
Yeah.
I hate. Like I want to.
Yeah,
oh,
you
man.
should have seen him sort of like.
Are you serious? Like he was doing that?
I can't speak. No, I'm off grid now.
I
It's
would.
just a messenger. Don't kill the messenger.
Yeah.
I would be so annoyed by
That's
that.
a whole. Yeah, there's a whole meta aspect there.
If I was in charge of that art museum, I'd be like, hey, bro, show me how you made this art. Okay, because he's Italian.
That's also kind of
Yeah.
like what the art community has become, anyways.
Yeah, modern art is a joke.
It's just like somebody buys it for 20,
Kind of
then
agree.
then they sell it for 25 to someone else who buys it, and it just keeps going round and
Yeah.
round. And I mean, that's just it. Like, there's really there's no point to it. It's not like,
yeah.
yeah, it's not like it's actually worth that much. It's just the perception
Who's
of
gonna?
it.
Yeah. Who's gonna? What are they gonna pay for it?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
What is someone gonna pay for it?
I feel like
Right.
you need to usually judge art off of like, does it one make you feel something or does it make you think about something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so definitely that can't make you feel something except rage.
100%.
I'm wondering, does it make you think about something? Like, is there some
Yeah.
concept here that
Is
we're
there
supposed to be
something
thinking?
But it's
wrong with the
novelty.
system?
You might be the only person in the world that owns an invisible statue.
That's true.
And like,
But
Yeah,
that
but
only
when
works. That
you're on
gimmick
your-
only works once. Like,
Yeah,
no
exactly.
one else can do that.
I get to say I own 20 invisible things in my house. Like,
but do you have
Oh
a
my gosh.
certificate
oh,
of
well,
authenticity?
sorry, I gotta get that first.
Yeah.
Like if I went to that
Uh-huh,
guy's house
uh-huh.
and he gave me a
But
tour
that's-
of his art, I'd be
Yeah.
like, oh, so you're a moron. Because that's
Yeah.
nothing what you just bought
Well,
right there.
But that
Right.
it's just a certificate at that point. Like, there's no art that goes with it. You're just getting certificates, right?
Yeah.
I mean, oh man,
It's easier to move that way. Like if you move houses.
Yeah.
It's not like you have to hire all these people to move your statue.
That guy
or
is
do
so
you?
smart.
Or do you? And they
Oh my
pretend.
gosh.
Oh,
would that be?
we should
nuts?
start a moving company for invisible
Oh.
art. Us four.
That'd be a good YouTube video.
We're just like, oh,
Yes.
Yeah.
yeah. It's
Yeah, it would
tilting
be.
the left, tilting the left.
Yeah. All right, Jordy.
And it'd be like in front of it would be what's the Impractical Jokers where like everybody is not participating in the joke. Like you're just
Yeah.
like you're setting it up.
Oh, yeah.
and they're just watching and being like,
Yeah.
"What? Like what?
Yeah.
What am I paying for? What?
Right.
Yeah."
Sir, they're coming through the ventilation shaft.
I think you might be Geordi from Star Trek.
Yeah.
Actually,
LeVar Burton.
yeah.
Yo, I used to fall asleep every night as a kid to LeVar Burton reading train books.
Like at the
Reading,
foot of your
and
bed.
reading Rainbow.
Like he would come over and read a book.
Hey, young man, I'm going to sit in your room and read you a story.
Yo, I really hope that he hosts Jeopardy permanently.
Was he
Has he
doing
been
that now?
hosting Jeopardy?
He's set up for a guest appearance, but he's like
awesome.
a
A lot
front
of people
runner.
have him.
Everybody wants him to
Oh,
be
really?
the. I think he'd be amazing. At
He
that.
would be great.
Who's
Yeah.
the guy
He would
who's
be
on
great.
Whose Line Is It Anyway who had a talk show?
Drew Carey?
No.
Wayne Brady.
Yes.
Wayne Brady,
The
yeah.
Wayne Brady
Wayne
show.
Brady
Yeah.
show.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah.
Whatever
He's
happened to
talented.
him?
He did
What
game
happened to Wayne
shows. He's
Brady?
been doing game shows.
He's been doing game shows and stuff. He's incredibly
like
talented,
wacky
dude.
game
But
shows.
he was like, how come
He's
you don't
really
see him in
talented.
any like comedy things? Like he was
Great.
funny.
He was in Dave Chappelle's show sometimes.
Okay.
He's very funny there. So that's the end of that.
I want
you
to
see-
say, I wanna
I
say
think
he's
you
probably
should
pretty
leave.
choosy.
Excuse me.
I Think You Should Leave. Did you see that?
Oh, no.
Netflix special.
Oh, I thought you were telling him you
Yeah, I
thought
thought
he
so
should
I
too.
think you
leave.
should
I
leave.
thought you're being very
Be
passive.
like, oh, well,
aggressive
yeah,
with
that I think that too. So
No, you don't.
good votes.
Nah.
Right there.
You wouldn't want to remove your heart from your body, would you? Because
That's
that's
not what
I'm the
that
heart
is.
and soul of this podcast, right?
Definitely not the eyes.
Yeah.
Hey,
What?
how we?
We're getting there.
All right.
We're getting.
Well, let's talk
but
about
I wanna
something
hear about
juicy before we. Like,
Yeah.
I want to talk about
Yeah.
some juicy stuff.
Yeah.
something about rats.
Oh.
You talk about current events. That's
Yeah.
what you wanna
Oh,
do?
current events.
I think we need one more
Current
thing,
events?
and then we need current events.
Okay.
Okay.
Tommy, what do you got, man?
Well, I got a lot in my trick bag.
Okay, what's in your trick bag? Whip it out.
All right,
Are you tricking?
here we go. Sorry. Okay. I've seen a lot of people wearing fanny packs recently.
On progressive
Sometimes
commercials.
Yeah.
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 True story.
We talked about this.
Flow?
The 90s
Oh.
recall. Right?
Jules
Oh,
tried
yeah?
to get me to wear one of
I think
those.
so.
And I said, absolutely not.
Wait, what? On vacation or something?
We were hiking and she wanted to wear a fanny pack.
Here's
And
another
I
men's.
said no.
Why not like a sling backpack?
Oh shoot, I did
Yeah.
wear it. She got me to wear it when we were
You
hiking,
wore it.
and I hated that.
Oh my
You just
goodness
remembered?
gracious.
Yeah, forgot.
Here's a let's have a men's summer fashion segment.
Can we vote on demoting him?
Let me give you a story. I went to a wedding on Saturday.
Okay.
It's freaking hot outside.
Tell me about
Yeah,
it.
cool.
Muy
All right,
caliente.
what happened?
You got to wear a dress shirt at a wedding. Like
Yes.
It's a
Oh
nice
yeah,
wedding.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, kind of.
And so it's like, all right, well, men's dress shirts are already pretty hefty. You know, they're not like
They're not
Some of them
breathable.
are.
they're not
Yeah.
breathable.
Some of them are the.
The elastic ones.
Yeah.
Thing is
Not
though,
elastic,
if
they're
you
air
if you
breathing.
sweat,
Yep.
it's very visible.
Yes.
I sweat a lot. So it's like, oh, should I wear an undershirt, like a t-shirt under
Right.
this?
Oh yeah.
But then it's just gonna be freaking hotter.
Don't wear a gray shirt
Right.
for sure.
And so I decided, you know what, I'm not gonna wear an undershirt. I'm gonna just try not to sweat. And it worked.
What?
For the most part. It got some pit stains, but
It
It could have been worse.
Like we
you know
just
what
focus on
is a
not
guy
sweating.
supposed to do
Yeah.
when are you like? But then you see people. I can tell sometimes people come into.
They
know,
give
see
you the
people
old like
walking.
once over. They're like, oh,
A guy. I can
Hot
tell
spot.
when he's not wearing an undershirt because I see his nips poking through
you
the
see the
shirt, and I
nips,
don't want to
yeah.
see that.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I have one of the shirts like you're talking about. It's supposed to be
Like I wonder if
very
we should
breathable,
put tape over.
but
Like Andy.
I don't know that makes it even makes it better. But no, I've worn a t-shirt and for that very reason, and I just sweat through the t-shirt, and it's just like, well, it is what it is.
right,
Yeah.
because that's the thing. Like you soak your t-shirt, and that's touching the other shirt too. So it's
It is, but the other shirt's gonna wick the.
Is that how it works?
Just wringing
John
out.
Wick too.
That's
the guy
weird.
who sweats a lot.
Wedding in
I know
the
that-
heat.
that's when
wick it away.
It wicks
Danger.
the moisture away.
Yeah.
That's what when you wear clothes like that in very cold temperatures, it wicks your sweat away, and that's a very good
what?
thing.
Wait, what are you talking about? I'm so curious about what you're saying.
So wick is a word.
Yes.
Yeah.
But like
Like
how
it-
how do clothes wick sweat? Like
It-
aside from like dry fit,
It just
like athletic
it
clothes.
just like it's like the magnetic field of a shirt. I don't know.
I think it is like a sponge. It just absorbs the sweat.
It absorbs the sweat, but then it also
Wicks it?
It wicks it, like meaning it pulls it through.
It's true.
Yeah.
Under Armour clothes do that.
Exactly.
There you
Have
go.
you ever considered
science.
duct taping your body so that sweat can't get out? Just like going down your whole chest.
Not today, sweat. Not today.
You would be so hot.
Can you imagine?
You wouldn't be able to
That guy at
move.
the wedding.
Dancing
Joint mobility is a nil. Yeah.
Oh yeah!
You look like the Tin Man walking in. Like, is this a theme wedding? What
all
the
the way up your neck.
Just panting all the time.
Wicked Witch of the West is next. Who?
Now,
Just turn
think
into your
about how
dog.
awful it would be taking the tape off at the end of the night.
Yeah. Kelly Clarkson. Ouch.
It would be so bad. It would be so sweaty and smelly
And hairy.
It would be and hairy.
Think about the residue.
I don't want to think. Man,
Sounds terrible. Let's do it.
It'd be weird.
it'd be awful.
Here's a question.
Yeah. Tommy, when you get married, Rich is going to do that. He just told me.
Yeah,
If you had to wake up in the morning
feeling like P Diddy.
with some kind wake up in the morning feeling like P. Diddy.
I got my glass. I'm on the floor. I'm gonna hit this city. All right, anyway,
If you had to wake up with a kind of salad
Yeah.
on you in the morning, like, and I'm by salad
No, we
I mean
talked
like
about rotisserie chicken
tuna
last week.
salad,
Hang on.
egg salad, ham
No,
salad.
not on us. On our feet.
No, like right here.
Why? Why is it always in the chest area?
It's on you when you wake up every morning.
Why?
Like you secrete a salad
okay. No,
overnight.
this is a little different though. It's every morning you secrete. All right, so I want to. All right, I want to secrete like a really good house salad with balsamic vinaigrette.
Like a Cobb salad.
I'm gonna need Caesar salad, I guess.
Okay.
Caesar dressing right out my pores. I don't know.
If you had to secrete a salad dressing every night, what would it be?
There, that's a better question. I can't believe I said that.
Better question. Yeah. You
Thousand Island.
No. I know what I want. I want like an elderberry or something. Not elderberry. Elderflower. Because then it
Poppy
would
seed?
kind of smell like perfume almost.
Poppy seed dressings are sweet.
Yeah, the poppy seeds would clog my pores though.
But then you wouldn't sweat,
Sure
so
it
that's
would.
kind of a plus.
just be like volcanoes of like every
Like
every 3 days would build up so much tension. Joe's be like,
Just
babe, I want to give you.
Shooting a poppy seed across the room.
Blue cheese would be the worst.
Ah, it hit me in the eye.
Yeah.
Oh,
Blue
that-
cheese chunks
no.
streaming down your chest when you're sweating.
Yeah. Imagine if like X-Men is real and everyone's like flying around shooting lasers and you wake up and you secrete blue
That's your
cheese.
power?
It's like your power.
Yeah, that's your
I would
power.
eat so many
Mother
buffalo wings though.
Teresa.
Dude, I would
What
chill in
the-
bed, play video games, and just
No, you'd work
buffalo
for,
wings
you,
with my blue
Buffalo
cheese.
wings.
Yep.
Absolutely.
You'd work, yeah. You work at a pizza shop in
Yep.
the back. They would have like a permanent bed
Yeah.
for you, and they would just
Yeah.
like, I'm
You
done with
you
this
get
conversation.
paid pretty good for that, I feel like.
I'm done with this conversation.
Right?
I'm about to throw up.
This is what happens every time. Oh my gosh. Should we
Adam.
talk about the rats?
Let's talk about current events, Adam.
The current events, sorry.
Oh, it's
Current
all right.
events.
It's all right, Steve. Just spoil it for me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
This is happening in our day. The littlest among us are getting recognized for their contributions.
Praise the Lord.
Magawa, an African giant pooched rat trained to sniff out and concealed explosive devices, has retired.
Don't be called
The
a
rodent
pooch rat.
who received British veterinary charity PDSA's gold medal for bravery in 2020. This rat received a gold medal, was one of Belgium nonprofit's most successful hero rats.
Thank you,
capital
Belgium.
H, capital R. During his illustrious 5-year career, Magawa discovered more than 71 land mines and helped clear over 2,420,000 square feet of land in Cambodia.
Yo, that's actually pretty awesome.
I was
So
going to say,
now
that's
he's
a big problem.
He cleared a
Sunning
landmine
himself on a
thing?
beach somewhere.
It sounds like it's Cambodia, but that was a big problem over in Europe. Was
Yeah.
landmines for
Remember
a long time.
Princess Diana was fighting for that. Remember that? Remember she was fighting. That was a huge thing she was fighting
Oh.
against.
Yes.
Yeah, I didn't watch
Wait, but
The
I thought that
Crown,
was in
so-
Africa. Wasn't that in Africa?
She was doing it across
crowd.
the board.
Across
Like
the
she
board?
wanted to actually
Okay.
remove landmines from
Yeah.
military use
Yes, they
across
did.
the across the world.
Yeah, because it was a big
Because
problem in
they-
Africa
After
too.
the war's over, it's just
yeah.
left there.
They
It's
just
like
leave 'em.
squirrels. They hide nuts, but where are they?
Right.
Yeah.
Same
right.
thing.
Equally,
Where are the peanuts?
Like,
equally as much of a problem.
Diana
Yeah.
has landmines. I'm about the squirrels forgetting where they hide
Yeah,
their
yeah,
acorns.
Where are the
Where the-
walnuts? Where are
Diana,
the
why didn't you
acorns?
mention the peanuts? I'm not voting for you.
So these rats,
those things.
so this rat
Are equal?
actually retired with distinction from the military.
Yeah, he got a gold medal, and he successfully got 71 landmines.
I mean, it sounds
cleared.
like he deserved it.
Can you imagine how tiny the medal is? It's like so tiny.
I would like to see a medal that goes to a rat. That would
Yeah.
be pretty awesome.
That'd be awesome.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good
Yeah.
use of taxpayer
They give him like
money.
Yeah.
a salute and like a rifle, whatever. Send
Yeah.
off.
Yep.
So why did he retire? He's just too old. He's like landmines are
He was
behind
done
him now.
with this crap.
He probably was done
old for this
after
crap.
one. He's like, I gotta do 70 more.
Yeah.
70 more. It's like, you gotta
Did
do
they ask
7.
him-
You can retire at 71 landmines found. Like, I can't take it, my heart.
Did they ask him what he was going to do after retirement?
Yeah.
Does he have plans?
He said he wants to date higher species.
Oh, makes sense.
I
Yeah.
feel like he's
Yes.
That's what I want to do.
yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe a squirrel or chipmunk.
Yeah.
Something a little more
Yeah.
attractive.
Yeah.
Right.
That makes sense.
So yeah, his big
Wow.
aspirations.
Yeah. Big plans. Wow.
Rich, what are you doing?
Rich.
Sorry, I couldn't help but notice
Ow.
that you're doing something stupid.
I was using my
Which
chin
kinda
as a
happens every week.
fulcrum.
Yeah.
It didn't work out too well.
We do gotta wrap.
All right, guys. Well, listen, this
Everybody
was
walking
that's-
down the street one
Yo, just
day,
like last
looking
time, this went
outside
by
and
in
you
a
feel
flash.
away.
Yeah.
It's
What's
so
your
much
problem,
fun to
dude?
have you here.
Adam's kind of the best kid.
What's your problem?
Not even true, but I love coming, and you guys are doing awesome. I love listening every week. I'm a pediatric physical therapist in this city,
No, you're not.
so or in Chile. If you would have me back, I practice the kiss cheek to cheek. I practice it on my cats, and my dogs, and my wife.
You hear that, Chili? Adam's coming.
Turkey
I will
Chile.
give me
He's coming.
The whole
redemption
family-
tour, redeem team.
Redemption.
You got a redeem team.
Yeah.
Tommy needs
Ooh, that's
redemption.
good. That's
Yeah.
good.
I
We're
don't.
gonna go to Spain.
Yeah.
We're gonna go to Chile.
Yep.
Redeem.
The whole family knows that Adam makes up this thing, but the doctor said it's important for us to like play along. That he's like, oh yeah, he's a
really needs
he's a
this.
physical therapist.
That's right.
Yeah.
But anyway, Adam, continue.
For those listening on the podcast, I know this is season 2. Every season gets a little racier, so I wore sort of a muscle shirt for
Yeah.
those who don't know.
Yeah.
Just a little more intrigue.
In case you
little
couldn't already tell by listening.
Yeah.
Yep. Next week we're all wearing
Yeah.
Speedos.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
season 3 and
Yeah.
season 4, who knows?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eventually,
things are gonna
you're
get
not going to be
pretty-
allowed to watch this show.
Yeah.
And we'll have no listeners, and that's our goal anyway.
Just be blurred segments
the
out
bell
on
curve.
the video.
Backside of
acrylic
Brokeback
things.
Mountain. Yeah.
Whatever it
Oh
is.
my gosh.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Well, dude, thank you so much for being here again.
Hey,
man.
guys, thanks for having me.
Thanks so much for being here, dude. You know, and thank you for
know what?
being here.
Rich, why don't you thank him?
And Adam, I want you to know that you were thanked
And
for being here.
Tommy.
Tommy, there's no need for
Tommy-
play music because
Tommy's-
music actually plays as part of this podcast.
Tommy's an improv guy.
No.
All right, maybe not.
Ooh, minor key. Taking us out.
That's right. I forgot what happened on improv with Tommy. It didn't really work the way we
No,
thought
we're
it
doing
would.
a brick wall or
Brick
whatever.
wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, brick wall.
I'll take you on a date and eat some termites. Kiss you on the cheek, kiss it twice.
Kiss it twice.
All right, guys. Well, listen, thanks for listening, all right? And I need you to hit the like button and share the crap out of
And
us.
comment about Rich.
And comment about how good looking I
About
am.
how bad his headphones look all the time.
Listen, man, I woke up this morning, looked in the mirror, and I was like, man, God,
Sunglasses day.
you done good.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep.
God, you done good, man.
Yeah.
Yep.
Gotta have my eyes though.
All right, guys. Thanks so much. And we'll see you next week. Thanks so much for listening to How's This Good for Anybody? Listeners, this is your call to action. We want to continue to bless your eyes and ears with unbelievable content. So, if you're a fan of the show or you find us insufferable, we need you to like, comment, and share the crap out of us on every single social media platform that you can think of. It's the best way to support you boys here at the podcast or bring us to justice. Oh, And don't forget to rate and review us on Apple Podcasts as well. See you next week.